who were the Chindits in the Burma campaign. Imagine a small band of soldiers moving through dense jungle, far behind enemy lines, with no traditional supply routes. That's what the Chindits did during World War II. They were a special British-led unit created to fight in the thick jungles of Burma. Their goal was to surprise the Japanese forces by attacking supply lines, bridges, and railways deep inside enemy territory. This was part of the larger Burma campaign, which was a key part of the fight in Southeast Asia. The campaign had many turning points, and the Chindits played a unique role in disrupting Japanese operations. The Chindits were formed by Major General Ord Wingate. He took a small Indian infantry brigade and trained them for jungle warfare, sabotage, and hit-and-run tactics. These soldiers became experts in moving quietly through the jungle, often in areas where normal armies couldn't go. They relied heavily on air supply drops for food, ammunition, and gear because traditional supply lines were impossible in the dense jungle. Wireless radios helped them stay in contact with their base and coordinate their attacks. Each group of Chindits was made up of about 340 men. These small units could operate independently, ambush Japanese patrols, or destroy key infrastructure. They would strike quickly and then disappear into the jungle again to avoid Japanese counterattacks. Their tactics focused on mobility, surprise, and psychological warfare to weaken the enemy's morale. Their first big operation was called Operation Longcloth in 1943. Around 3,000 men crossed the Chindwan River into northern Burma. They faced tough terrain, heavy rain, and many casualties. Still, they managed to damage important Japanese railways and supply routes, even if only temporarily. This showed that deep jungle warfare was possible and influenced future military plans. In 1944, the Chindits launched a larger and more sustained campaign. They held a stronghold behind Japanese lines for several weeks, blocking their supply routes. Even though Major General Wingate was killed early in this campaign, the remaining forces kept fighting effectively. Their actions tied down many Japanese troops and helped the overall Allied effort in Burma. So, the Chindits were a daring and innovative force. They used unconventional tactics, relied on air supply, and operated in the toughest jungle terrain. Their work disrupted Japanese plans and contributed to the success of the Burma campaign. They showed that even small, specialized units could make a big difference in a complex and challenging theater of war.